Hey guys, it's Tuesday evening, heading out to get some dinner, taking a walk by the river, which I noticed has gotten a little higher since I first arrived, and I'm sure that's going to continue as we come into the rainy season. Sang is, of course, in her Freddy Krueger sweater. I did actually shave. The shavening happened. However, I totally blanked on getting a clip of me before. So instead, I'll show you a couple quick pictures of what you're dealing with before right now. Yeah. Hopefully you weren't eating when you saw that. But now I will show you what it looks like afterwards. Clean shaven, almost. I couldn't get rid of everything. I was thinking about it, but I can't remember the last time I didn't at least have a mustache. But a mustache by itself nowadays, it's got that 70s porn star vibe to it. And it's definitely not the vibe you want to go for when you're applying for jobs at a school. So I decided to keep the goatee as well. But there it is, the shavening. The last time I actually kept my face clean shaven somewhat was when I was in the military, because there it is mandatory. Every day you have to shave. Can't have any stubble or anything like that. So this will be probably the biggest challenge when I start to teach, is that I will have to shave every day to meet a certain standard of looking like I'm almost human. But I will show you tomorrow, before I head out to put in applications and my resumes and everything. I'll show you tomorrow what I look like in dress clothes. I think I can pass for a halfway normal person. Whenever I go into an interview type situation, I have to keep telling myself, don't say the first dumb thing that pops into your head, because I tend to do that. If you've seen my videos and interactions with people, you probably realize that. So it's a struggle to just not make some sarcastic comment or try to make a joke that might not go over in the environment I'm in. But I'll be all right. But I'll show you what I look like all dressed up in a suit and tie. Right now it's just a Ghostbusters t-shirt and khaki shorts. Gonna get something to eat down here. Right here at this little stand, I think. Talk to you guys later. Alright, it's now Wednesday morning. Just finished breakfast. That's a little after 10 o'clock. I've been eating breakfast for the last 2 weeks at the same place. Like I said, it's one of those places where you get different choices every day. It's inexpensive. It's delicious. It fills you up. So I really don't know why I would want to go anywhere else. But the weird thing is, no matter what time I've been there, and sometimes I get up earlier, like it's been 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Most of the times it's between 9 and 10 that I actually wander down there to eat breakfast. But it has been later before, on Sundays, when I have a hangover from Saturday. Usually 11 o'clock in the morning, noon, so it's officially not breakfast, but it's almost like dinner. But since it's my first meal, I still consider it breakfast. But anytime I've been down there, it doesn't matter the time. I have never... Hey, what's up? No matter the time, I've been the only foreign dude or foreign person down there. Like the only one. And here's the thing, there's a cafe right across the street where every day, except for the wait staff, it's all foreigners. So there's this weird little divide. But the only difference is that the cafe across the street sells you a cup of coffee for $2, and you will get an omelet for $3. And I want you to know it's just a regular omelet with 2 pieces of toast and a cup of coffee. That will set you back 5 buckaroos for one person. A place where I go that unfortunately never has foreigners. I can eat well with for two people for $2. So I don't really understand. I guess I can kind of understand why people wouldn't want to eat somewhere that looks like it was built overnight with leftover supplies. But I do kind of wish it would catch on a little more. That people would just see that it's not going to kill you, it's not going to hurt you. You can experience new kind of taste, and you'll be all right. But here's the thing about that, is that when you first go into these some of these little local places, you're going to be a bit of a curiosity. People are going to stare, or they're going to pretend like they're not staring, but you know they are because you see them out of the corner of their eye when they think they're not looking. You know that deal. And that's okay. They're not being rude. It's just curiosity. I think part of them wants to know, you know, what's this white dude doing here? And I think they're more curious to see you eat the food to determine what your reaction will be to some things that I'm sure by now they're aware Western people don't eat. But despite the fact that you'll get some stares and looks, and you'll be considered the oddity, like I said, I've been going there every day for breakfast for the last 2 weeks. And all these places seem to have their steady customers. So they'll see you every day, but in addition, you'll be seeing a lot of the same people every day. They're regulars. And so after a while, after like the first week, no more stares. Nobody cared anymore if I was there eating. They kind of got the idea that I wasn't just some dumb foreigner passing by and happened to sit down. And I wasn't doing it to, ooh, look at me, look how bad I am for eating here, or nothing like that. It's a really nice hotel, by the way. Yeah, but it's the same thing. They get to know you. You get to know them. You might not understand what each other is saying, but you sit down. After a while, they'll start handing you they'll hand you the thing of napkins, the container that has napkins. If they see you don't have a cup with your utensils in there, because that's usually the way they're served at these places. They have a cup of water, your utensils are in there. You take the utensil out and wipe it off with a napkin to get rid of any excess germs, should there be any. But yeah, but they'll just hand it to you. And when you first go there, you might have to ask, or you might have to get up and get it yourself, because they're not sure. But yeah, once they get to know you, you get to know them, you see the same faces, you nod, you wave, you say hello, and everything's cool. Like I said, on the one hand, I'd like to go in there one day and see a whole table full of nothing but foreigners. I would love to see that. I would love to see other people getting in on the local culture and cuisine. But on the other hand, I would hate to see that, because what inevitably happens when foreigners start catching on, a lot of foreigners start catching on to the same place, is that the owners realize, because they are not stupid, and they begin to realize they can charge more, because they can charge more to foreigners because they have more money. So that would kind of ruin my whole gig, you know what I mean? So on the one hand, I like to see it for, you know, just because it's awesome. It's like I said, it's delicious, it's filling, it's cheap, and I don't think a lot of people know about it, or they pass it by on the way to get to a fancy air-conditioned cafe to have a $5 breakfast. But on the other hand, yeah, I think we all know by foreign policy, no matter which country you're thinking of, that sometimes foreigners ruin more things than they actually help. So perhaps it's best the way it is. But if you, my subscribers, ever come over here, look in my videos for the clues on where this place is. I show you the buildings around it, across the street. I show you the side roads. I walk there. Follow my path. Follow the clues. And get yourself a nice, hearty, fulfilling $1 breakfast. Decided to go this way. Right there is the Cambodia post. You drop your mail off there. You go in there and pick up your mail. You do need a P.O. box. High season's just getting over with. It's now coming into the low season. So now would be the best time, if you need a P.O. box, to go in there and get one. Because a lot of people who are only here for a couple, 3 months, they will now be gone. Their P.O. boxes will be available. Go in there and snag one for like I don't know. I think it's 10 bucks a year, 15. Like I said, I don't need one, because who's going to send me mail? I don't need my bill collectors knowing where I live. But I am going to walk home now. Get myself ready to go out. Drop off my application at some schools. Kind of. There's like I heard like over 200 total here in Siem Reap province, all over. Not, of course, all in the center of town, but some around the outskirts. And somewhere in what I would call technically still Siem Reap, but so far out you might as well be in a different city. Those ones I'm not as interested in, because just to take a tuk-tuk ride there to teach every day and then one back, it would take a big chunk of what I'm making. So, but I'd say there's at least 100, 150 in town proper, as I would call it. So I'm going to do 10 a day until I get a job. That is, I got packets together. They have my copy of my TEFL, my resume, my cover letter, and samples of my lesson plans and whatnot. There's like 4 or 5 pages total. And I made 40 copies for right now of each one. So yeah, for the rest of this week, I'll take 10 a day. Kind of map it out using Google Maps for the best route. Get a good price from one of my tuk-tuk drivers. And of course, I will keep you posted on how all that goes. Talk to you guys later. Hey, one more thing before I end the vlog here. This is the new Aspera Market. That's our corner supermarket. That's where I come to pick up things I need. Little convenience store. Good prices. Seng's not feeling well, so I came down here to grab some smokes. Asked her if she wanted anything, and she told me she wanted this drink that she always gets. Now, I've always assumed it was some kind of milk product, and I guess technically it is, but I never knew what it was. It's this stuff right here. Yeah, I never knew what it was, but I smelled it and decided it wasn't for me. Well, when I asked her if she wanted anything from the store, she kept telling me, saying something in Khmer. Of course, I don't understand Khmer. So I got on my Google Translate, and it came to, the translation said yogurt. And I said, yogurt? I've never seen yogurt for sale here since I've been here. And then it dawned on me, and when you look right close at the ingredients, you can see the first one is yogurt, and then some strawberry juice. But apparently this is a yogurt drink. I didn't know such a thing existed. I didn't want to know that such a thing existed. And yet, there it is. She loves it. Oh well, these things are going to come in handy. I need some of these. Yeah. I might have to pick me up a whole arsenal. My new year coming up. Big celebration. Water fights. They'll douse you with water. They'll come up and throw baby powder on you. It's all part of the celebration. And then look at this motley crew. The gang is all here. All of my favorite tuk-tuk drivers all in one place at the same time.
Cheers.
If you come to Siem Reap, you need a tuk-tuk guy, I got him on my WhatsApp. I can hook you up.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And look at that, fancy, nice and clean. Clean tuk-tuks, fair price. They're always available. Really nice, friendly. I can hook you up. But yeah, the new thing I learned for today is there is such thing as drinkable yogurt. Who knew? Hello. What's up? Yogurt. I didn't know it was yogurt. She drinks it all the time, and I didn't know what she wanted, and then she said yogurt. I was like, drinkable yogurt? Yeah, it says yogurt. 51%. I didn't know there was such a thing. I learned something new today. Drinkable yogurt. Like I said, I smelled it. Yeah, not for me. But to each their own. Just getting back up to my apartment. Oh, by the way, I fixed the majority of my slow internet problems. by adjusting these. Yeah, these were all headed over that direction. When I came out here and pointed them more in my direction, my internet speeded up by about 75% faster. And she is listening to something in there on YouTube that has copyrighted music. So I will end the vlog here. Talk to you guys later.